Were you ever influenced by Boonk at all?
Boonk, Boonk Gang?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That
Speaking of Boonk Gang,
that was a
didn't
moment.
he pass out on your show?
He did. He showed up. I don't know if he was drunk or on Xans or whatever. And he we were doing it live, so it wasn't like this where if he had walked in right now and tried to do it, I'd be like, I'd just stand up and walk him out, whatever.
Yeah.
I was live, so I couldn't really do anything. He sat down, did the stupidest interview ever, and then on the way out, he smashed his forehead on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, it's sad though. It's sad. I never thought Boonk Gang was a comedian though. I knew from the jump. I was like, this is just like goofy, silly videos.
See, but if he had sort of leaned, you're right. Like he's never really seemed like a comedian. But if he had leaned into like the idea of just him being a guy who was stealing shit on Instagram was really funny to people, but then he never was able to really take it past that.
I wouldn't even say it was it was kind of funny. It was goofy, but I feel like it was so entertaining to see some crazy shit like that's real.
Yeah,
we're like, holy shit, and he's recording it and doing it. Yo, this is fucking nuts. Like, yo, I followed him and I was like, yo, I don't know how this dude is not like in prison right now. Like he's done hella shit.
Definitely.
And I didn't know he had all those cases like added up and shit.
It's crazy to think about though. Like once you start to get to a certain level of popularity, a lot of the shit that works when you're like unknown doesn't work anymore. Like stealing shit or whatever. Like if you were to start doing that, you're already too big. And even Boonk, he got to the point where he had millions of followers, and it read different. People just like hated on it too much, and he just couldn't really keep it going in the same way. I don't know.
Man, it was sad to see him drop on your show like that. Like we laughed, but it was just so sad. It's like, damn, bro. You'll see people crash. Even artists, it's artists out here that crash out like that. He'd be like, damn, what the fuck happened to him? And it'd be like drugs and Hollywood took his soul and some crazy shit.
Yeah, I haven't been around rappers who are on that level in a long time, but definitely sometimes you'll meet a rapper and realize like, oh, this dude is so fucked up off lean or whatever that he's like barely even here.
Yeah,
and
he's
that's
not here.
sad.
And he's not
as
even
hell.
focused on shit no more. He's like, whatever, I'm just high and this is how I'm living right now.
That's crazy.
It's sad, bro.
You were never a lean guy or anything? You go through that phase?
Hell no. None of the drugs. Hell nah.
You never got on that?
Nah.
You seem like you done a lot of drinking, right?
Yeah, I drink. I'll drink. Well, I don't do a lot of drinking, but I drink on occasion. Like if we're going to like a party or it has to be like an event.
Right.
And I feel like I'll drink then, but I'm not a big drinker or I don't do no drugs. So I'm lit off of drinking and lit off of life. So
was college like a big introduction to like drinking culture? Because a lot of these frat jokes and stuff, it feels like that's a big part of it.
Well, kinda, but not really. I think shit, everybody was drinking in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers was drinking before they were even 18.
Right.
So it's like, nah, but I wouldn't even say on no alcoholic shit. I'll just say like on some like everybody was drinking literally at every party in high school, like 10th grade, like 15, 16 years old.
Right.
And it's like, yo, now that we look back, we're like, yo, we were young as fuck.
I know.
What the
crazy,
fuck? Were you drinking that young?
I drank a little bit when I was like 16, but then like I kind of just realized like, oh, I don't want to fuck with this. And I didn't actually end up really drinking that much until I was like 22, 23 type shit.
There's so many motherfuckers that was drinking back then.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck were we thinking?
Yeah, I avoided, when I look back at it, so much shit that happened to a lot of people I knew around that time of like everyone I knew was getting DUIs and shit at like 18, 19 because of that.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, but so then, do you remember like the first time you tried to actually start putting skits on Instagram? Was it awkward at all at first, or did it just go smooth?
The first time I was kind of forced to do it because my homeboy just recorded me, and I was just like talking shit at a gas station, and he just started recording me. It was just like, yo, because at that point they had been telling me to do it. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get into it. I'm funnier than that guy. I'm funnier ton that guy. I would just talk shit. Like, yeah, you could say you're funnier than those people, but until you do it, you're not fucking like. Who are you to say so? So he just one of my homeboys, my close homeboys, he just forced me and he just recorded me. It was like, yo, just post it. And I posted it. And like everybody like locally that knew me, they're like, thank God, like, yo, please keep doing this. This is so funny.
Really?
But me doing that, like that video was like some bullshit. Like it was literally some bullshit. It wasn't even me tapping into like my creative side. Like that was just me like just talking shit.
Right.
And I was just like, yo, if I could do this is gonna be easy. Like, yo.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
like
gonna kill this.
All right, guys, so the No Jumper Clips channel right here. Make sure you subscribe. We just blasted past 30,000 subscribers. Our next goal is 50,000 subscribers. Please help us out and hit that red button. Thank you.